Cyber threats are evolving fast, but so are antivirus apps, delivering new security enhancements and features, all designed to better protect our devices. So, let's talk about the very best antivirus 2026 edition. Well, a few of the best antiviruses. We test a lot of antiviruses here at Cybernews, and I want to show you the ones that have remained reliable over the years. When it comes to reputation, malware detection, and security features, 3 providers consistently stand out as industry leaders: Norton Antivirus, Bitdefender, and TotalAV. They're also quite different from each other, so I'll be comparing them side by side to help you understand which one is better suited for you. I'll also show you a few more options later on, so stick around till the end. And as always, I've got exclusive discount links in the description below for all of these providers so you can grab them at the best prices available. Now, the best way to gauge how well these apps actually protect you is by looking at independent testing results. Better scores mean an antivirus can catch more threats. Simple as that. So let's see how our 3 contenders stack up. Starting with AV Comparatives, this is one of the most respected testing labs out there. In their latest results, Bitdefender came out ahead with stronger offline detection rates. Online detection and protection were more or less equal across all 3 antivirus options. However, Bitdefender had the fewest false alarms, which is a big deal if you don't want your antivirus constantly flagging legitimate files. And over at AV Test, all antiviruses received top scores across the board, with perfect scores in protection, usability, and performance earning them the top product badges. Now, while we trust these official results, we always like to test things ourselves here at Cybernews. So, we planted 150 malware files on a Windows 11 device and ran both a full scan and real-time protection test for each provider. This gives us a clearer picture of how well they catch threats during active scanning and when protecting you in the background. TotalAV detected 99 malware samples during the full scan, which took just about 33 minutes. Real-time protection caught 75 threats. The main thing to note here is that CPU usage was quite high the whole time, consistently hitting 90 to 100%. So you're better off leaving your PC alone while a full scan is running. Next up, Bitdefender. The full scan was the most thorough, detecting 134 out of 150 malware samples, the best result among the 3 best antivirus options. However, it took significantly longer and CPU usage varied a lot, ranging from 20 all the way up to 100%. Real-time protection caught 120 threats, which was also the highest detection rate of the 3 providers, but it came with noticeable CPU spikes, jumping from 40 up to 100%. As for Norton, the full scan detected 106 out of the 150 malware samples and took just over an hour. Here, CPU usage was impressively low. Real-time protection detected 91 of the planned threats in just 8 minutes, making it the fastest of all 3 providers. CPU usage stayed between 5 and 70%, which made it the least resource intensive during active protection. So when it comes to testing, Bitdefender delivered the best antivirus for Windows 11 detection rates, catching the most malware in both full scans and real-time protection. TotalAV was the fastest overall, while Norton was the easiest on system resources. Now, let's talk about features because good malware detection is just the starting point. All 3 providers come with real-time protection and various scanning options to thoroughly check your device, but they're quite different when it comes to extra security tools. The most feature-packed solution is undoubtedly Norton Antivirus. It's also the most customizable. So, if you want, you can adjust almost anything and stay fully in control of your security. This carries over to the mobile app as well, which is why Norton is considered one of the best antivirus for Android and best antivirus for iOS options. To me, The most impressive feature is the two-way firewall that monitors network traffic. It works together with the intrusion prevention system and can stop anything suspicious from getting in or out of your device. Cloud backup is another great addition. It lets you securely store your personal files, so even if your device gets compromised or crashes, your important data stays safe and encrypted in the cloud. And if you've got kids, parental control lets you set restrictions on which sites and apps they can access. And you can also monitor their online activity to help keep them safe. And if you want to know whether your data ever leaks online, I highly recommend enabling Norton dark web monitoring. It basically alerts you as soon as something happens so you can act fast. And compared to Norton, TotalAV's feature set is much more minimal, but the tools it includes are genuinely useful. One example is Web Shield, a browser extension that blocks malicious websites and phishing attempts, which is great if you sometimes click on links without thinking twice. The Cleaner tool helps free up storage space and improves performance without you having to manually track down what's slowing your device down. Breach Scan also monitors whether your personal information has been leaked. These features are just as solid on macOS as they are on Windows, which makes TotalAV one of the best antivirus for Mac options. Now, Bitdefender isn't nearly as minimal as TotalAV, but it keeps things a bit more intuitive than the Norton setup. It's easily my favorite looking antivirus app, and based on its feature set, it's undoubtedly one of the best antivirus for Windows options. It also has solid apps for macOS and mobile devices, although those do come with fewer features. And in the Windows version, there's a firewall for monitoring and blocking suspicious network traffic, similar to what you get with Norton. That said, the Norton version is more advanced and offers more customization. Ransomware remediation is another standout feature. If ransomware does manage to encrypt your files, Bitdefender can actually restore them to their original state. The anti-spam filter helps keep junk and phishing emails out of your inbox, making you less likely to accidentally click on something malicious. Anti-tracker blocks websites and advertisers from tracking your online activity and collecting your data. If you're tired of creepy, targeted ads following you around on the internet, this feature helps shut that down. Meanwhile, anti-phishing detects and blocks fake websites designed to steal your login credentials or payment information. It works alongside your browser to help you keep safe while shopping or banking online. Webcam and microphone protection prevents unauthorized access to both your camera and mic, giving you more privacy assurance than webcam protection alone. And just like Norton, Bitdefender includes parental controls to help you manage what your kids can access online. Now, all three providers also offer solid password managers to safeguard your logins, along with built-in VPNs. However, Bitdefender is a bit of a letdown here, since its VPN is capped at 200 megabytes unless you go for the most expensive plan. Aside from that, all three VPNs are decent, at least for private browsing. Streaming and torrenting don't always work reliably, so you might want to use a third-party VPN instead, or one of my honorable best antivirus for PC mentions that I'll show you later. So, both TotalAV and Bitdefender also include an ad blocker, which removes annoying ads from websites and speeds up your browsing. That said, I'd give the edge to TotalAV here, since its ad blocker is more effective and can even get rid of most video ads. But how much is all of this going to cost you, and which antivirus plan is actually the best? In the case of TotalAV, the premium plan covers protection for up to 5 devices. It says 3, but it gives you an additional 2 at checkout. And this plan includes all the essential security tools. If you want access to the VPN, password manager, and ad blocker though, you'll need to move up to the higher tier plans. And one downside is that the cheapest plan can push upgrade suggestions, which can get a bit annoying. Meanwhile, Norton's entry-level plan includes some extra tools on top of the essentials like the password manager. but it only covers one device. Because of that, you'll get much better value with the standard or deluxe plans, plus additional features depending on the tier you choose, like parental controls. Bitdefender has the cheapest entry-level plan of the three, but again, it only protects one device and lacks some important features like the firewall or webcam protection. That's why the total security plan is a much better option. It covers more devices and is still very affordable. Just keep in mind that no matter which antivirus you choose, renewal prices can be quite steep. So don't forget to use the discount links in the description to get the best possible price. Now, if the top 3 best antivirus 2026 candidates don't really hit the spot for you, I've got 2 more recommendations. One of them is Malwarebytes. It has strong independent testing results, and it also performed well in our own tests with one of the shortest full scan times. Inside the Malwarebytes app, you get multiple scan options, real-time protection, and trusted advisor for safer browsing, along with a VPN. Their pricing is straightforward with the entry-level plan covering protection for 3 devices, and higher tier plans adding extra features or identity insurance. The main downside, however, is the pricing can be quite steep. Before I show you the next option, hit the like and subscribe buttons if you're finding this helpful. I make videos like this every week. Another suggestion I have is Surfshark Antivirus. It's a great option if you want a security package that includes one of the best VPNs on the market, along with a strong antivirus. In our testing, Surfshark's full scan detection was only behind Bitdefender, but it actually beat it on scan efficiency, both in terms of speed and CPU usage. The downside here is that you can't get Surfshark Antivirus without the VPN, and the antivirus itself doesn't include many extra features beyond the basics, like webcam protection and real-time protection. But with the Surfshark One plan, you get all the extra Surfshark tools, including data breach alerts, alternative ID for disposable online identities, and emails. Surfshark search for private browsing, and of course their excellent VPN. This is what I hinted at earlier when we talked about antivirus provider VPNs. Surfshark is a much more powerful option, not just for private browsing, but also for streaming and torrenting. You can also opt for the One Plus plan, which adds identity theft coverage, and Incogni, a service that helps remove your personal information from across the web. Just like with the previous 3 antivirus options, you can grab the best deals for both Surfshark and Malwarebytes using the discount links in the description. But if you want to pick from the top 3 antivirus contenders, let me make it a little bit easier. While you really can't go wrong with either of the top antivirus providers, choosing the best one comes down to what matters most to you. Norton is a great choice if you like being in control of every aspect of your security and don't mind navigating through more options. TotalAV is best for beginners or for anyone looking for a clean and minimal interface, and Bitdefender is an excellent option if you want comprehensive and powerful security features. There's no denying that it caught the most threats in our own testing. If this video helped you pick the best antivirus for you, hit that like button and subscribe, and don't forget to save money on your antivirus using the deals down below. Bye bye.